All right, what's up, internet? I'm doing a follow-up video log on the G35 after the over fender install. It is about 11 o'clock on Saturday night. Yesterday at this time, there was no transmission in the car, and about half the car was not prepped. All the body panels were still on. So I took maybe a 2-hour nap, if that, and just worked on this thing all night. I'm going to be working on it all night tonight also, so that we can get the photo shoot set up tomorrow. So paint it black, obviously. Just finished the second coat, primed it, and this is the base coat. Go over here and find the additives I put in. This is paint booth that I'm working in. They use this paint booth to paint the semi truck, so it's huge and it's really nice. Over here, my bucket of paint. It's kind of dark, but whatever. And this packet of orange pearl that I put into the base coat, and then I have this canister of medium metal flake. Here's what's left of the base coat. You can see that pearl in there, and that is just gorgeous. It's gonna come out in the sunlight. Wherever the sun hits this thing, it's gonna show up orange, and the rest of the car will be black. It's kind of like chameleon, but a little more subtle. Sorry if I sound like I'm dead right now. I'm going on like, I don't even know how many hours without sleep. There's that. Now I have a light on. I'm gonna see if I can get some pearl out of that fender again now that I figured out how to turn my flash on. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Everywhere where the light hits it, it's orange. Dude, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I took like almost all the body panels off this thing. Mirrors, all the over fenders, doors, and then just taped off the windows. Put a trash bag over the tires and gave it a man bun. All right, one more coat, then clear. It's gonna be sick. All right, so we got last coat of base coat on. Landon stopped by, brought over some energy. That's exciting. Don't have a lot of energy anymore. All right, so been letting this dry for a while. I'm gonna do something probably really dumb. I'm mixing up the clear coat in a little bit, and there's gonna be metal flake in it. So I'm going to try and put the metal flake over the taillights and see if that doesn't look amazing. It could end up looking retarded, but it's worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I end up just buying new taillights. I think I have some anyway. I think it's gonna look cool. Don't quote me on that though. Definitely gonna need to clean these first. Yeah, I'll go over them with a 400 grit real quick. That's gonna look cool. Seeing some other colors on here. It's really nice. All right, so I'm gonna go grab some sandpaper and get a nice gloss over this. Clean it up a little bit before I commit to clear coating. And then mix up that top coat. I got our clear coat mixed up. Starting to put in some flake. Heavy on the flake. If I need more than that, which I doubt it, then I'll just put another top coat. With a little more in it. Let's give that a shot. First layer, clear coat down and flake. I might have went a little crazy on the flake. Flake of the tails. It's gonna look sweet. I'm waiting for it to dry to see if I should put another layer on. Right now it looks wet and it looks like I put way too much on, but it might dull down a little bit when it dries. Alright, some time has passed since this last video, and now the final coat of clear is on and dried up for the most part. It is now 4 o'clock in the morning, and what that means is I've gone 38 hours without sleep and still a ways to go yet. I took all the tape off and everything. Still a little tacky, but I'm not quite ready to put all the body panels back on, but it's looking sweet. So we get more light on here. Turn my flash on now. Flake is really standing out. And then you can see, I actually added then a little bit of orange pearl into the clear coat with the flake. So you can kind of tell in person, not on this phone, you can kind of tell there's a little bit of orange on top of the black, as well as some orange in the black that comes out with the light. Pretty sweet. Messed up a little bit. My tape came off and then I primered over the window. So I'll have to put a cool banner or something dumb up there. Yeah, there it is. So now I just gotta get first the doors on and then a couple other things. There's a few imperfections in the paint. That right there. Small stuff I'm not really worried about, but most of that'll come out when it gets wet sanded and buffed anyway, so no big deal. All right, a little bit more waiting to do, and then I'll start putting on body panels and get out here and sleep. Paint's all dry. Body panels are all on for the most part. I just have the over fenders just hanging with the self tappers because I forgot my titanium fasteners at home. I need to wet sand it and buff it. But you can start to see some of that orange coming out now that it's dried. I'm about to throw some stuff back on the trailer and take it out into the sun. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning now. Still have not slept. So sun should be out enough to see this paint. Here it goes. All right, here it is out in the daylight finally, at the paint booth all closed up. You definitely see a lot more flake and pearl coming through, but sun is not quite here yet, and I've been awake so long I'm not about to wait for it, so post something later when the sun's hitting it, but that's all we'll get for now. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.